Father's Day is coming up, so we're talking dad tropes. We're gonna go through the sweet, the ridiculous, and the scary of dad tropes. Hey all, and welcome to my vlog. My name is Erin, and this is Trope or Nope. Typically in this series, we would talk about tropes that show up in love stories and the romance genre, but because Father's Day is coming up, we're gonna talk about dads. The three tropes that we're gonna talk about today are the overprotective dad, the bumbling dad, and the Papa Wolf. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some more Trope or Nope videos. Make sure that you ring that bell so you always know when a new video is uploaded. Dads fill a plethora of roles and stories, and we're gonna dissect a few of them. Number 1, the bumbling dad. What is the bumbling dad trope? The bumbling dad is actually a subversion of the common 1950s dad. The bumbling dad is incompetent with basic skills, they may flit from job to job, and they more often than not introduce a huge element of chaos to their families. They tend to be lazy, not particularly bright, and often very childlike. They may be loved, but they are rarely respected, and sometimes they're not even liked. Some examples of the bumbling dad are Homer Simpson, Wayne Szalinski from the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids franchise, and Maurice from Beauty and the Beast. Why do people like this trope? The bumbling dad tends to be endearing because although he might mess things up, his love and loyalty for his family is unwavering and unquestioned. They tend to not be malicious, and their bumbling is rarely, if ever, on purpose. Some people also just like to laugh at men. The bumbling dad is designed to be comedic and to entertain, so for some people it's just gonna check that box. Why might it suck? There are a few reasons why this trope kind of sucks. One is that people are going to get used to the incompetence of the bumbling dad, and it tends to shine a negative light on the mothers in the story. Why hasn't she taught him better? Why can't she control her partner? But really, why should she have to parent her partner? Bumbling dad also tends to force the women in these stories into situations where they rarely get a break or get to loosen up and have fun because they're always trying to fix what the bumbling dad has messed up. They're forced to nag and be absolute sticks in the mud so that people don't end up not being fed or having to live in squalor. This trope has also become so ubiquitous that we often forget that men used to be portrayed as competent individuals even in comedies. In much the same way that we abhor negative stereotypes about other groups, the bumbling dad shines a negative light on men and makes a lot of people uncomfortable. Number 2, the overprotective dad. What is the overprotective dad trope? The overprotective dad is a very common trope. They go out of their way to intimidate men who want to hang out with their kids, specifically their daughters. You know this dad. This is the dad that is casually cleaning his rifle while he waits for his daughter's date to arrive. The one who demands his daughter go back upstairs and change because he thinks her outfit is too provocative. The one who threatens his daughter's dates with "if you hurt her, I'll hurt you." Some examples of these overprotective dads are the fathers in Clueless, 10 Things I Hate About You, 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter, and Meet the Parents. Why do people like the overprotective dad trope? Sometimes the overprotective dad is written as comic relief. If he's written as such, he's probably just a sad, angry, ineffectual man that his daughter loves but is constantly exasperated by. Part of the enjoyment of this trope likely comes from the fact that they are eventually proven wrong and come to accept their daughter's growth and autonomy. Also in those cases, the romantic partner is generally gaining the respect of the overprotective dad. So I don't think it's the trope itself that people enjoy as much as the resolution of this trope. Why might it suck? This trope is often a swing and a miss because not only does it perpetuate a lot of toxic behaviors, but it also usually sets things up for the daughter and her partner to go through hell. The fathers tend to treat their daughters like they have no agency, that they have zero skills in picking a decent partner, and they also treat said partner like garbage. When you love someone and your family treats them like dirt, that says a few things. They don't truly care about your happiness, they don't value your ability to make your own decisions, and they don't trust you to have made the best choice for your life. Obviously, there are some cases where people do pick genuinely terrible human beings to be their partners, but that is rarely the case when we're examining this trope. Number 3, the Papa Wolf. What is the Papa Wolf trope? The Papa Wolf is often the antithesis to the overprotective dad. They defend their children from actual real threats. They're also the equivalent of the Mama Bear trope that we talked about in our Mother's Day video, which if you have not seen yet, I will put a link in the description below. This is where you have a gruff, reluctant dad figure who is secretly squishy, and they are paired up the child who has recently been abandoned or orphaned. Some examples of the Papa Wolf trope are Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Mufasa from The Lion King, Liam Neeson's character from Taken, and Wolverine from the movie Logan. So why do people like this trope? It is extremely satisfying to see the Papa Wolf take down the bitches threatening their babies. It also has some extreme cute potential. Who doesn't love the giant Papa Wolf carting around the wee baby that they're taking care of? Sometimes the Papa Wolf will defend physically, and sometimes it will be a verbal takedown so strong their opponent can't even see straight afterwards. Papa Wolves have also got to have that strong and gentle balance going on. They have to be tender and sweet with the kids, which we love to see, but God help you if you threaten those children. They're often strong enough to put even their fiercest enemies on their ass. The Papa Wolf trope also gives some good space for their relationships to improve. If the Papa Wolf has a strained relationship with their children, but they step up in a big way, it's hard not to gain some sort of admiration and respect for someone who is literally willing to lay their life down for you. Why might this trope suck? If the Papa Wolf isn't written correctly, you can stray into some negative territories, just like with the Mama Bear. Papa Wolf who loses sight of their mission for protection is going to lean into elements of control. That's going to make them domineering and bossy, and they may lose their connection to that nurturing aspect of the Papa Wolf trope that we need. You'll see this in a lot of media where the Papa Wolf will end up snapping because they cannot handle the stress of not being able to be sure that they're protecting this child, and the kid ends up sobbing because they can't handle the stress of the Papa Wolf being stressed when that is their only source of comfort. The nurturing needs to be kept at the forefront, or the Papa Wolf is going to slip into the aspects of the overprotective dad. What are your favorite dad tropes? Let me know in the comments below, and happy Father's Day to all the parents out there. So that is all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. All three of my books, Olympian Confessions, Hades and Persephone, Olympian Confessions, HERA, and Heart and Soul are on sale right now. You can read the first 3 chapters of all of them for free on my website. All the links will be below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to be notified as soon as I upload, then ring that bell. All my social media links will be in the description below, and I will see you all next week with another video. Bye!